Okay, before we get started, prior to this session, we met as a board for an executive session to discuss personnel and other matters. No formal voting took place. First on our list is a special presentation. This evening's special presentation will be 2 students sharing their experiences at the Hobie camp this summer.
Both of the students, one by one today, emailed me and said, we can't make it. So
That's okay.
you'll have to bear with me. I'm the special presentation. So we had 2 students attend the Hobie Leadership Conference in June for 3 days at Newman University in Aston, Pennsylvania. And I just wanted them to give a little bit of information about what they learned while they were there. So unfortunately, I don't have them here speaking to you, but I do want to just say I heard back from both of them upon their return. They both had a really great time. They loved the opportunity. I would like to thank the Redskin Foundation for funding the registration for that opportunity for both of them. And I also wanted to thank Mrs. Schreiber, our school counselor. She transported both of the girls to that camp. It was a really great opportunity for them. I'm glad we brought it back this year. We'll certainly do it again next summer. And they were able to connect with some other leaders in the state and learn valuable lessons that they can then use throughout their lives. That's it.
That was a wonderful presentation. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Next on our agenda is the public comment. Chair to recognize a resident or taxpayer of the Sayre Area School District who wishes to address the board about Title I programming or any other matter of concern or interest, provided it is properly raised in a public session. Please give your name and address and the subject of the content you will be addressing. It is requested that all comments be kept to 3 minutes. Please note that comments regarding private student or employee matters should be directed to the superintendent outside of the meeting. Okay, moving into the consent agenda. Number 2, the minutes from the August 3rd, 2026 meeting of the Sayre Area Board of Directors. Number 3, instruction, MOU, the Sayre Area School District and the Sayre Area Education Association recognize the need to implement and operate the behavior modification room and school suspension classroom at the high school building for the 2026-2027 school year. 3B, field trip requests. Approve field trip request in accordance with District Policy 121. Conference requests, approve conference request as presented. Number 4, finance. 4A, contract renewal. Contract renewal between Sayre Area School District and Quest Tech for E-rate funding year July 1st, 2027 through June 30th, 2028 as presented. There are packets, the board members should have received packets for Quest Tech, but if not, we can make those available to you if you need to review. 4B, letter of agreement. Letter of agreement for Title I services between Sayre Area School District and Grace Academy Christian School beginning July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. 4C, consultant contracted services. The consultant contracted services between the Sayre Area School District and Mr. Paul Stropko to provide Title I services at Epiphany School for the 2026-2027 school year. 4D, Berkheimer Tax Report. Act 323, Earned Income Tax Monthly Report for the Sayre Area School District. 4E, Tax Collectors Report. Monthly Tax Collectors Report for the Sayre Area School District. 4F is the Treasurer's Report. The monthly Treasurer's Report includes reports from the cafeteria, capital project funds, federal programs, and the general fund. 4G, the transfers, payroll transfers. Number 5, athletics and recreation, approval of athletic and recreation staff. Number 6, district personnel, employment, retirement, and resignation of district employees. And number 7, district policy final reading of the district policies for updates to PSBA. May I please have a motion and a second for the consent agenda? Can I see that? I need to add, there was something added, I'm sorry. I need to add Number 6, letter A, the bus driver crossing guards, 2026, 2027 SARE bus driver and crossing guards. Got it in there? Beautiful. Okay. It just wasn't on mine. Thank you. Sorry, everyone. Any questions or comments regarding any of the consent agenda items? Okay. Deb needs to abstain from 6A. Yes. Thank you, Deb. Okay, any other questions or comments? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye, please. Is anyone opposed? Wonderful. All right, moving to the roll call item, the monthly bills. Can I have a motion and a second on the approval of the bills, please? Mrs. Lucheko?
We'll begin with Mrs. Agnew.
Yes, except that the
Mrs. Boggs. Mr. Cole. Mr. Hickey. Mrs. Kmet. Mr. Petrini. Mr. Rich. Mr. Shaw. Mrs. Blair.
Yes. All right, we are flying through this agenda tonight. Down to reports. The high school building principal report, Mrs. Ely.
I just have two quick things. I'd like to extend an invitation to the community to come out to the bowl this Thursday evening at 7 p.m. for Meet the Redskins night. It should be a fun time with our sports teams, some games, and some snacks. So come out to get ready for the year and catch up with friends and neighbors. And I'd like also to say that I'm excited to welcome our teachers back to the building on Friday to begin our professional learning days. I'd like to welcome all of our families out for new student orientation at 5:30 next Monday here in the auditorium, and then open house will begin at 6:30. That's it.
Thank you so much. All right, down to the assistant principal report. I have it on my sheet. Mr. Wells. So safe to say, nothing from Mrs. Podolinsky, who is 4 days into her new role. Okay, fair enough. Clearly my agenda is old, and that's okay. All right, Mr. Handrick, now it's your turn.
That's okay. Sorry. I'm just a little eager to keep it going. We had successful orientation days for our new teachers last week, and Mr. Wilcox and I are busy getting ready for the teachers to return on Friday, and the students next Wednesday. Snyder will have our open house at 4:30 on Monday the 24th, so a week from tonight. I did want to make the board just kind of aware there were a number of changes to school code attached to the budget, but the one I specifically want to reference tonight was the change that requires weekly wellness checks for students that receive academic instructions through our SOLA program for the full school year. That's in place for us, and is also in place for cyber charter schools, which is a good thing. It's some accountability there. But our LEA will have to conduct weekly wellness checks during any week that is longer than 3 full or partial days to ensure that each enrolled student is visibly seen and communicated with in real time, either in person or via electronic means, by a teacher, administrator, or school representative, in order to ensure that that student is okay, their well-being, verify their participation. The state has also clearly defined what we're supposed to do if they miss that call, and what the punishment can be if we don't comply. So our admin team is working very closely. We actually met today on the processes to make sure we comply with that, and we'll communicate that process to our solo parents and teachers. But it is going to be a lot of work, but it's overall a good thing, but it's obviously to benefit and to check on the kids. So it's a level playing field in this particular stance, as cyber charters and local school districts will have to do it.
I just have a quick question. Was there no process prior to this new implementation at all?
No, not formally.
Okay,
Different charter schools would have different policies. But
Sure.
Nothing
Nothing by
Nothing to
school
this
code?
level, yeah.
Correct, okay. Great. Thank you for that update.
Now we have to see the student
Right.
and interact with them every week, which that was not the case. Charters started it last year, and then with the new budget, it came out that now school districts who have
Sure.
their own online program and have students in that full-time have to. And there's a series of things that'll take place. You have to try one day, next day, set up a parent meeting if they don't, and then send out a wellness check to them
Sure.
if there's 3 consecutive days that you don't get a hold of them.
Okay.
So.
Thank you, Mr. Hendrick. I appreciate it. All right, PSBA report. Mr. Cole.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good to be here. First of all, in the PSBA Resource Library, under the Training and Research, there's a new edition for Essentials of School Finances, and it can be downloaded. There's also a PSBA Guide to Student Representatives in the PSBA Resource Library as well for downloading. Then September 8th through the 31st of October, we'll be casting out our ballots for the PSBA officers. President-elect is Matt Vanoy, Vice President Christy Bolte, and also Treasurer David Hine. I know all 3 of these people, and they are very good people, and I helped get them interviewed and stuff, so we have 3 good people. But I would like to suggest that we do this at our second meeting in September.
Okay.
Also, I'll be representing our section and school district for the PSBA Platform Committee on Saturday. And this is a 2027 roadmap for the association's plan for the upcoming year. That's everything from PSBA.
I have a question, Mr. Cole. We
Sure.
only have one board meeting in September, so can we move it to October, or do we need to move it to the first
No, we
meeting?
can do it in the 1st of October.
The
Not a
only
problem.
meeting, okay.
Not a
So
problem.
October.
Yep.
Just want to make a note. Thank you, sir. All right, down to Northern Tier Career Center.
And that's me again. Last Thursday night in Towanda, the 43rd licensed practical nursing class graduated with 41 students. The 26-27 class begins the week of August 31st. Also, I want to give everyone an update that 528 students are enrolled in the 26-27 class, and 36 of them will be here from our own school district. We also welcome our new instructor for building construction, who's Mr. Thomas Milleran. So we want to welcome him in as he'll begin the new school year next week. And our monthly meeting is Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Things are looking ready to go for our students for day 1 at the North Towanda campus.
If I may piggyback on Mr. Cole's comment about the graduation, 30 of those 41 students are going to stay within, I guess, the Guthrie system, if you will. I'm not sure the number. I thought there were 6 people that were from our school district. Some of them went through some difficult times in their life. They weren't all 20-year-old graduates. Some were older. Some have had some very difficult hurdles in their life they've had to overcome. So it was pretty impressive to see those 41 people walk across the stage with an opportunity to not only improve their lives, but also our community. So there was two male students, who are now nurses, and I'm told that 33% of them are really considering right now going back for their RN. So I think we sometimes, in the old days, pushed people to Northern Tier Career Center because we didn't want to deal with them within the school district. It's a far cry from that now, and I can't say enough good things about the people at Northern Tier Career Center. Mr. Cole, thanks for your involvement.
All right, moving to committee chair reports. Any of the committee chairs that would like to report this evening? I don't want to put anyone on the spot for community relations, but Mr. Rich, putting you on the spot, can you give a brief overview of the community relations, just talking about the dates for parades? Do you have that in your brain?
Unless Mrs. Agnew would like to speak to it. So we're going to do homecoming is October 24th.
Okay.
Working with our Valley friends, we're going to make sure that folks can attend both the Halloween parade and then Sayre's homecoming parade later that day. So we are going to again host our carnival at 1 p.m. 12 p.m. 12,
This is what I get for
12:30.
putting you on the
Yeah,
spot.
That's okay. The carnival is going to run until about 3 o'clock. The Sayre Homecoming Parade will start at 4, will end at Sayre High School, where we are tentatively planning to host a tailgate between the end of the parade and our homecoming game at 7, where we will crown our homecoming queen at halftime.
Did he get all of that, Mrs. Ramsey? Perfect. The only reason why I put you on the spot is just to make sure that everyone knew dates, times, information ahead of time to avoid any unnecessary conflict. Thank you, Mr. Rich. Thank you, Mr. Rich. Okay, we had an athletic committee meeting. It was very productive. Actually, we talked a lot about increased participation and support of our student athletes. There was about 30 people in the room. Great attendance, and honestly, everyone had really great ideas. I know Barry's sort of putting some of those into motion. We gave him a lot of extra work to do, but some people came with some really good stuff. We also worked out the survey data with Mrs. Ely on the potential of an extracurricular bus, so thank you for bringing that information. That was very helpful. And then, as Mrs. Ely said, Meet the Redskins night is this Thursday at 7 p.m. in the Lockhart Street Bowl. Anything else from anyone else?
For those who are listening, or obviously there's not a lot of people here, but our football game has been moved from Saturday to, our first football game is moved from Saturday to Friday. I know the schedule originally said we were playing on Saturday night, so is that still accurate?
The football game is on Friday. So at the athletic directors meeting last week, they had to move some games around because of officials and some other things. The game will be at 7 o'clock on the 28th of October, or 28th of September is the opening game here.
28th
Again,
of August?
August, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
28th of
But-
August, Friday.
But initially it was scheduled, if people were looking at the schedule a couple of weeks ago, it was scheduled for Saturday.
It was
So it's
just changed last week.
So it's just a reminder to everyone.
Yes.
We talked about trying to get people out to support our programs. If some people think it's Saturday, they're going to have a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
That being said, I guess I'll start my report right now, or just one piece of it. I did reach out and found a sponsor to get us Sayre varsity sports schedules that will be sent home with all students and staff, and there'll be some left over for community members as well. So they will have all of our varsity schedules on them. And a big thank you to Tracy Simons at Knowles Real Estate. She's the person that donated the money so that we could get those. So hopefully they'll be done first day of school to go home with students. So that game is on there with the correct date.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, for my report, pretty short and sweet. I just want to thank the administration, faculty, and staff, and fellow board members for all of the work that goes into preparing for a new school year. I know that the summer probably flew right by, but I know you guys are also working really hard to get us back up and running. So as a board, you all are aware that our responsibility remains focused on setting direction and establishing policy, providing oversight, and supporting our superintendent and administration as they manage day-to-day operations of the district. I just want to emphasize the importance of continuing to approach our work with integrity, transparency, professionalism, and respect as we enter a new school year. And we may not always agree, and that's okay. But healthy discussion is an important part of our good governance. So I appreciate working with all of you. And obviously, as the new school year comes, new challenges will come. And I am proud to say that every single one of them we have managed. So I look forward to working together as a board, supporting our admin and staff, and keeping the students the success at the center of our work. So thank you all so much. Mr. Wells.
Okay, just a couple of things real quick. Big thank you to Mr. Handrick and J.C. Ryan, our tech director, for the work that they put into implementing our new student information system, Sapphire. There will be bumps in the road in implementation of this new system, but they've done a great job preparing everyone to be ready for the new system. So big thanks to both of them for all the work they put in for several months now. And I just wanted to mention I am excited for the start of the 2026-27 school year. Opening day for staff will be on Friday, and the first day for our students will be next Wednesday, August 26th. That concludes my report.
All right, for future meetings, the next Board of Directors meeting is September 8th. That is our only September meeting. Any other questions, comments from the board before we adjourn? All right, can I have a motion for adjournment, please? Thank you so much. Have a good evening.